days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe. There stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolf, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the Comic Relief Crusader.
Hey guys, how's it going out there in the freezing cold tundra that is Canada? Or if you're not in Canada, then you're elsewhere in the world. So, and I hope all of you are staying warm, shoveling all that white death out there that we commonly call snow. So, how's it going? Ready for another Titillating Tuesday? I want to apologize to everybody that was expecting a show on Friday, but unfortunately, seeing how it was minus 30 death, and I had 2 teeth pulled out, it didn't really fancy for a lot of talking. So I apologize for that, but we're here now, and that's all that matters. And I want to say hello to everybody. Let's say, for example, listening in on the Rumbles, like Vince Womack, for example, and and apparently 2 others that are like lurking around. So hey to everybody on Rumble. And I want to say, everybody, hello on the YouTubes. Hello to Penny that's out there in the chat. Hail to you, grandson on the way. I'll pop in when I can. Well then, pop in you shall, because you're still here. So there you go. Oh, there you go. Yeah, totally spoiled. I won't let him touch my 12-inch Optimus Prime or Bumblebee. Oh dear God, you have something like that? I am jealous. Hail to Vince Womack. How's it going, Vince? Nice to see you here, my man. And who else have we got? We got Wendy, the Trauma Warrior. Quietly looks around and sits down, wondering if she should dissect them or not. So, hey, Wendy. And we also got Melted Copper. Good morning. And, well, I guess, depending where you're at, afternoon. It's afternoon here. So, okay. Who else have we got here in the chat? We got Killer Rabbit from Space. Dude, I hope you were staying warm. As far as I remember, you're in Manitoba. So I hope you are totally snuggled up and warm. So hail to you. And who else we got? We got Event Progenitor. How's it going? Did you see the ArriveCan investigation? No, I haven't seen that yet. But I'm curious. My curiosity is piqued, as it were. We also got the Phantom Boomer Explorers. Howdy. How's it going to you, man? Nice to see you here. Oh, it's in Quebec. Ah, okay. Well, that explains everything, because generally, I'm sorry, but I ignore Quebec. So, let's see. Phantom Boomer is just rubbing it in everybody's faces. 67 degrees Fahrenheit here in sunny San Diego. Damn you, sir. So, but that being said, let's get on with the show and let's invite everybody that's on the panel, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
The geeky classic leftist Tom. How's it going?
It's going well. It snowed here again today, like not as cold as out west and stuff. But yeah. Now I will say I love Montreal. I used to live in Montreal. Montreal's a beautiful city. If we talk about Quebec.
Yeah.
Love Montreal. Oh, such a beautiful city.
It is. It's probably the only city I'm going to say in North America that keeps that European feel.
Yes, yeah, 100%. Actually, it has
Yeah.
such a European feel to it. That's one thing when I lived there, it was like, oh, it just, yeah.
If they just didn't have that, no other language but French law. So, how's that for equality? Appion, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you.
Hello. Nice to see you too. It's going quite well.
Are you nice and snugly warm where you're at?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Damn you. Okay, fine. And Pop Culture Republic, how's it going?
Hello. Hello. It's going well.
Yeah.
And I am staying warm as long as I keep all the heaters on.
Nice. Oh, are they all blaring?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've got heaters going, trying to keep the
It's-
house warm.
Like it's
Texas.
Texas.
It's Texas. Yeah. We don't like the cold. And yes, Texans will complain about the weather getting to like single digits.
Oh,
Depending
God.
on what part of Texas you're in.
Right.
So, yeah. Double
Oh, yeah.
digits, low double digits.
Yeah,
Teens.
that's right.
Yeah.
Us Canadians
because-
are used to dairy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
eh?
exactly.
Oh,
Larry.
yeah. Oh, there's a reason why I live this far south.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, because I keep on forgetting that 32 degrees Fahrenheit is basically 0 Celsius. So if you're
Yeah,
getting
right,
down to
yeah,
single
yeah.
digits, then yeah, we're looking at, I don't know, like maybe, I don't know, minus 10, minus 15 or something like that up here.
Mm.
Celsius.
Yeah.
So either way, yeah, I don't blame you, because as soon as I see one snowflake, I'm like, forget it, I'm done. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I hope everybody's doing well out there. And yeah, hey, Captain Finity Temporis Maximus.
Oh, or a donut? I'm not sure. I'm hungry now for donuts.
I know it looks like a red donut. I could be wrong. Or it could be, I don't know. Are we playing X's and O's? Maybe. I don't know. It looks like a red donut. That's all I'm going to say.
So, can I
So-
share something? Since you didn't have a Friday show, I've watched
No.
2 different things. Hey,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
so since then, I have watched 2 different things that would
Okay.
people like. Are you torturing yourself? No. First, I watched the entire season of Echo.
Right.
Oh, I'm so
Uh,
sorry.
I didn't hate it because it wasn't forced on the feminine thing, blah 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 blah. It,
Right.
it was more on the Native American thing, which I didn't hate. I was like, I wouldn't watch it again, but it didn't hate it. So, you know, take it or leave it. It's one of those things like, you know, is it's on a separate entity. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. I noticed that fight scene we seen with Fisk. I didn't think that was in the series though. So, and they
That was
kinda
at the end of Hawkeye.
yeah, and that
Yeah.
should have. I was hoping the way they advertised it is like, oh, but nah, it wasn't quite as impressive that Fisk that I was hoping.
Yeah,
And
they never fight.
yeah, and then lastly,
Yeah.
I seen this last night is the Marvels.
Right.
Yeah.
There was some funny
And?
parts in that. It was it. I separate. I'm to the point where so jaded now and stuff. I'm able to escape and just separate it from it because I'm like, it's going to be what it is. The girl, what's her name? Miss Marvel. She's good. She's got potential to do a lot.
Yes.
And there's a lot of funny scenes, like cats swallowing people. That was just like, what the hell is going on?
How does that even work?
No,
You
but I
have
was
little
like,
fuzzy alien cats, and they're swallowing human beings, and they're not bloated whatsoever.
I
How
know
does
it's
that
like.
even work?
I mean, it must be
Yeah,
some
it's-
kind of portal or something. It's like it was hilarious. There was some funny scenes in it, and even the girls doing some scenes together made me laugh. I'm like, okay, there's some comedy in this.
It's
I
a
would I
space
watch
kitty
it.
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, would I watch it again? Probably not. But I didn't hate it. You know, I'm able to look at stuff and say, just separate it from whatever, because there's no
I
Marvel
gotcha.
universe anymore. You
No,
know, the
not
MCU
really.
is junk, so I just try to enjoy what it is, and it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. So it was just fun. It's fun, stupid
Yeah.
fun.
Fair enough.
So, you know.
And hey, Lost Wanderer, how's it going out there? Nice to see you, man. Did any of you guys see Echo?
Yeah, I watched Echo.
Did you?
No, I've got better stuff to do with my time.
And like I said, I don't blame you. I'll never watch it again. But I I don't get the hate. People hated on her because she's had a baby and blah blah blah. She looked
Right.
fine to me. I didn't mind her character, and stuff. And now, does she really have a prosthetic, or is that CGI? I wasn't sure.
I think that might be CGI. You know what?
Yeah.
I am apathetic enough not to want to find out.
But no, I think she looked fine in the role. People said she was pregnant and she had weight. I'm like, she looked fine to me. She had a nice bike. She cool, so it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. I mean, there was problems with it big time, but it was what it was.
Appion, what did you think of Echo?
I didn't completely hate it either. I just really didn't like the finale. It was leading to something really cool. If they would have stuck the landing with like a pretty cool fight scene between Kingpin and Echo, it might have really been good. But I didn't hate it. It's just kind of middle of the road. It wasn't the worst thing. It's definitely better than She-Hulk and Secret Invasion.
I haven't seen either of those either.
No, that's true. Melted Copper, Jeremy Renner better look out for snowplows. Winter has returned. Ms. Marvel's so good she has Quasar's powers instead of her own. No, that's true, right? The Negabands. A character sucks when their own powers are charged for their TV show. Yeah, exactly.
And it's kind of like Assassin's Creed because she gains all the different abilities from all her ancestors in her bloodline, just like in Assassin's Creed, where you get like echoes of their skills, like Desmond was. Like if you ever played Assassin's Creed, that's pretty much what it is.
She is all the Jedi,
and she gets a new armor at the end, just like in Assassin's Creed. You get like a super armor before the end. She gets like a new Native American armor.
Yep, she leveled up.
It was kind of like a video game. And there's no final fight. She doesn't fight the boss. She just beats him in one move, like Fable 1 or something.
I just thought it was so boring. I did. Oh my god. It's like and I think I kind of said this. It was like nothing but talking about family and blah blah blah. And it went on for I don't know how many freaking episodes. And then Kingpin just shows up. It's like, I know you shot me in the face, but I still want you part of my gang.
Yeah, that was weird. I was like,
kind of treats her like a daughter. It's kind of like the Gamora and Thanos relationship a little bit.
Kind of, yeah. But it's like you can be the queen pin. It's like what? Oh God!
But
I almost killed an ice cream man for being rude.
No,
exactly.
But I'm sorry, the fight between her and Daredevil was too long. I mean, he should have been able to.
He should have mopped the floor with her. That was her first mission. No way.
Yeah.
All she did was some karate. I don't buy it, but
no.
If in the scheme of the show they're saying she was harnessing like all of her ancestor skills in that fight and she just didn't know it, I could kind of accept it. But the show doesn't really tell us if that's the case or not.
No, it doesn't. So.
It was cool to see a Native American superhero, something like that. But I say, if you want to see something like that, go see what was the one, the Last Predator one. I think that did a much better job.
Prey.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of super shows that came out, anyway, let's get on to super news, shall we?
Oh boy,
there we go. Super news. Okay, because we just can't get enough of it out there. Let's see. Do I go with something from Canada or do I go from something with the States?
Canada.
Flip a coin.
I'm going to have to, but I don't have a coin. And seeing how Tom said it first, whatever, I'm just going to pull something from Canada. Let's see here.
So much going on.
Newsflash.
Yes,
winter is really cold.
Yes, it is. It's I'm going to get into that later. But this is from Global News. Apparently, from Global News up here in Canada, the rise in fascist graffiti has experts concerned about the steel resolve of the far left or far right.
What?
Now, if you look carefully here, the graffiti
says freedom.
Freedom.
Yes, something we're lacking in this country.
A far right concept now.
So
we have censorship in this country and everything now. It's bad, actually.
So apparently, wanting freedom is fascist.
Wow.
Thank you, Trudeau.
Yeah, exactly. I don't make.
I'd say he's y'all's problem, but we don't have much to brag about either.
No, not really. Oh my god. So yeah, apparently messages like this is fascist and it's far right. And how dare you people out there want your freedoms and free speech and anything like that because you're a fascist Nazi or sorry, should have said Yahtzee, far right, bigot, homophobe, transphobe, everything else phobe,
It's
and racist.
it's the
I
phobe.
was rooting for the wrong side in Braveheart then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were. Scotland!
Freedom!
No, we must accept the 15-minute cities.
I
We
slept
must
with your
accept
queen.
Exactly.
Yes,
we
yes,
must
you'll
accept.
you'll eat the bugs, own nothing, and enjoy it.
Exactly. So Melta Copper says Jordan Peterson is an evil voice that needs to be stopped. He dresses like Two-Face, so clearly he is evil.
And
He's
when
one
he
of the
gets
greatest
going,
men in
sounds
our
like
planet
Kermit
right
the
now.
Frog.
Exactly. That's right.
Jordan Peterson actually is looking to start a new group similar to the WEF, but against their policies. He actually wants to stand for the people. There's him and a bunch of other people that are rich that actually are against this, what's going on in the world. So Jordan Peterson is a man that's we got to follow and just, yeah. So
Exactly. Ray Lucard, wanting freedom and to not starve as fascist? Is this bizarro world? Yes, apparently it is.
Freedom isn't free.
That's
Yes,
right.
this is 1984's doublespeak or what have you.
That's right. So,
think about it. I mean, and this is in the States too, but here in Canada, we have tent villages now, which is becoming a normal thing, which it should not be. And sadly enough, we had a gentleman that just passed away, was it last week or the week before, in a fire in one of the tent things. And there was a vigil and stuff. I was at uptown because we need to find homes for people in tents. Like there should be people in the middle of winter should not have to be forced to sleep in a tent. And now some of them are there due to drug issues and stuff, but some of them are there because they just can't afford to live. So I know a couple, they live in tents because they can't afford first and last month's rent. They're saving up to be able to get, and they both have jobs. That's
exactly.
So, yeah.
Phantom Boober says, rock on Jordan Peterson and Godsod and Runkle. I definitely know of Godsod. Yeah. Oh boy, is he sarcastic as hell. Man.
But they fight for what's right. It's like people that fight for what's right.
Exactly. Runkle, I've never heard of, so I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Nor have I, no, but yeah.
No.
Yeah. But no, I thought really it's come down to this kind of graffiti is fascist trash. And shame on all of you. So for wanting that kind of thing in society. So let's see. Next. This is kind of fun because sharing news from both Canada and the US. I'm gonna have to find more stupid Canadian news because I'm sure it's out there. But
we got plenty, that's for sure.
Oh, that's true. But this from the New York Post. The end of the all-male, all-white cockpit. Airlines are struggling to find enough pilots and to diversify a profession that has been very resistant to change.
Hey, if there's a good woman pilot, more power to her. But how about hire people that are safe and good at their job? Simple.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
people
Especially
are
a job like
qualified.
that, where you have people's lives in your hand. Like, what?
Yeah. I don't care if you're a woman or a male. I don't care if you're white or black or purple with pink polka dots. If you're good at your job, fine. But it shouldn't be like some sort of quota that you have to check every little box just to make sure you're, diversity compliant or something like that. God.
Like, for instance, here's this guy, a captain that looks for a job. Oh, he's top of his class, and then you have a girl, and she's middle of the class. Let's hire her.
Yes,
right.
exactly.
And I saw this earlier in the week. I was wondering how far are they going to take this if they can't find qualified pilots? Are they going to force people into flight school and okay, you must be an airline pilot? No, I don't want to be an airline pilot. We don't care. You will be what society wants you to be.
Yes, exactly.
The sad thing about that, Pop, and I can see jobs being assigned to us at one point, and it's been in sci-fi films, but it's that no, you have to be this, your group to be this, your group to be this. It's sadly going in that direction.
It's that sort of dystopian futuristic world where the government controls everything and controls everyone's lives, right down to what profession people go into. And this is just an example of, freedom, that horrible Yahtzee concept, I guess, now that
it's so fascist.
people are
We can't have
free to choose their professions. And it shows that one group of society tends to go to flight school and become pilots.
It's so ridiculous.
It's
Wendy Drama
crazy.
Warrior. Runkle is a Canadian lawyer on YouTube. Okay. And Runkle is a firearms lawyer. Ooh.
Yeah, Canada has bad
Interesting.
laws there now. People can't own handguns in Canada anymore, which is
Oh, yes.
What's scary about this too is like it's such a dangerous job. Like you're in control of so many people's lives. Like flying like a airplane with like hundreds of people on board. You could potentially kill all of them. You could hurt people on the ground. Yeah, like I want the best and the brightest for this job. Please don't.
Exactly.
Yes.
Don't just put.
Marriage.
Like you said, I don't want someone that's like I don't even like. They come out of the cockpit. I don't even want to be here today. I hate my life, and then they go back in there. It's like, yeah, get me off this plane.
Yeah. I mean, what if you just happen to have like, I don't know, like some sort of mood swing or something like that? It's like, you know what? I don't really feel like living today. I'm just going to crash this plane. It's
like you're taking a lot of people with you.
Well, we
I don't even fly to begin with. I'm like B.A. Baracus from the A-Team. Like, you're not getting me on no plane, Hannibal.
Yeah, exactly. Melted Copper. Oh, cockpits are an airplane references. I thought it was a pile of naked dudes. God. No. And hey, Canadian Spider-Man, how's it going, man? When they announced that Canadians went and bought a record number of handguns before that law came into effect. Yep, that's true. So, and a lot of them, believe it or not, live actually here in Alberta. So, yeah, the one last bastion of hope. So, at least in this country. So, yeah, if you want a secure job, especially in the cockpit flying, make sure you check all those boxes and you'll get in lickety split, just like that. So, who cares about your grades? So,
I still wanted to learn to fly a chopper. That's a dream someday. I think
that would be fun.
Yeah, I thought that would be cool as well.
Yeah.
That and I really enjoyed watching Magnum PI with TC flying all over the place.
Well, I used to work at the Coast Guard, and they had the chopper that came in all the time, and I'd get to go over and stare at it all the time. Like, I'm watching guys repair it. That was cool.
Canadian Spider-Man, I want a competent pilot, not one that was hired based on color of their skin. Exactly.
Right.
I will move to Alberta if they try to pull that tyranny bullcrap again. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Event progenitor for the Arrive Can. It's found out to be like the We charity. Oh, really? And why they got the contract and how the cost ballooned. The case has been submitted to the RCMP. Hooray! If anything comes of that, I'd be amazed. So, I really, really honestly would. If something actually came of that, I would be like gobsmacked, probably.
We just need new leadership. Simple, plain and simple.
Yeah, probably a new RCMP too that don't sell out. Anyway, so getting on to the news here today. As we reported earlier a few months ago, there is an Alien series coming out that apparently received the blessings of the creator of the series himself. But things might take an odd turn with this at FX. This from Bleeding Fool. Apparently, Holly's FX Alien series will scrap Alien Covenant and Prometheus.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Which is
Rid of
supposed
that black
to be
goo origin of the alien.
Exactly. So
already
I'm
a step in the right direction.
Yeah, precisely, right? So yeah, because none of it actually made sense, and it kind of messed up an entire timeline. And I don't know, this whole panspermia kind of thing. I don't know. I just thought it kind of got out of hand. It was kind of stupid, and yada yada yada, right? So, but I thought, this is kind of cool. Fine. So we're gonna retcon the retcon. with another retcon, I guess, in a sense, just to get things back on track. So that's fine. So the THR reporter Eric Deggans recently asked Noah Hawley about his upcoming Alien prequel series for FX, which is set on Earth some 70 years in the future and predates the feature film franchise. Hawley demonstrated his knowledge of the franchise by providing a near-perfect summary of what Alien is all about, which he says, the thing with Alien is that it's not just a great monster movie, it's a story of humanity trapped between its primordial parasitic past and its AI future. And they're both trying to kill us. So there's nowhere to go. It's really a story that does humanity, it's really a story that does humanity deserve to survive? Does humanity's arrogance in thinking that we're no longer food and its arrogance in creating these AI beings who we think will do what we tell them, but ultimately might lose their mind, is there a way out? There's a moment in the second film in the 86 Aliens movie where Sigourney Weaver says, I don't know which species is worse. You don't see them screwing each other over for a percentage. Ah, yes, what he told, oh God, I'm trying to think of his name now. The one that was on Mad About You. Reisner.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Reiser?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Burke?
Yeah, Burke. That's
Burke.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's something really intriguing about exploring humanity and all its goods and evils, and then trying to recreate for an audience those feelings you had in watching the first two films, which isn't easy in a franchise that has had 4 subsequent films and another film coming out soon, which is Alien Romulus. But I think I have some tricks up my sleeve. Okay. Well, this is rather interesting then, I guess. So I'm kind of liking where this person is coming from, actually getting back to a little bit of the the originality that was Alien.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and the corporation really was the big bad, like Weyland Yutani, and because I think he ordered Ash in the first one to try and kill the crew and get the baby back. And then even in the second one, Burke was hired again by Weyland, to kind of do the same thing. So
yeah,
Weyland's kind of always been. So I hope they do something with that. Like, don't abandon the Weyland Yutani stuff.
No, true. And here's the thing, because they're mentioning with its future with AI as well, and being kind of caught in the middle with the whole thing, which harkens back to a little bit of a Easter egg in Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, right.
Yeah. We're mentioning
they are attached in the same universe. People forget that.
Exactly. Right. So I'm wondering if they're going to tie both of it in.
I mean, maybe I'm alone in this. I don't really need all these universes interconnected. I'm perfectly happy if the Aliens franchise was separate from the Blade Runner franchise.
Right.
Like, I don't really need replicants running around the Alien universe or whatever.
Well,
but
technically,
I know.
Kind of were. I mean, because there was that guy. I mean, he was kind of a replicant that was protected. Remember in the oh God, I forget which one it was. The one they're trying to erase now. But I mean, so really, they've already shown them in the Aliens universe to an extent.
Right.
And the video game Isolation, there's like working Joes, like there's like robot guys that'll chase you around and try to kill you and stuff. And then you have like Ash, like the ones with like the white milky blood. Like Winona Ryder in Resurrection.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I want to say hail to Gap After Dark. Hello, everybody. Just woke up. What's going on? It's so cold outside, like 7 degrees. Well, it's warming up. Well, at least here.
Yeah.
So, but no, man. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, Melted Copper. Yeah, Bishop. He was a robot. Yeah, exactly. Right. So. Was that
he was an android with the white blood, but he wasn't like a human replicant from the Blade Runner universe.
Well,
Yeah,
he was,
that's
that
true.
he was
that
made to look like
had-
Waylon, is what they said in the third one, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
he wasn't like an actual replicant, like you're saying. Like he was just modeled to look like him because like
Right. Because the
Waylon was really
replicants
vain.
had
Yeah.
blood
Yeah.
and internal organs.
I wonder how that all worked. I mean, it's not like they really needed to eat or anything like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why mimic the whole, organs and all that kind of stuff? That I always thought that was kind of weird,
I don't know.
but yeah, whatever. But anyway, Dugganson asks Holly how he intends to use the backstory offered by Ridley Scott's more recent Alien prequel flicks, the 2012 Prometheus and 2017's Alien Covenant, which takes place closer in the franchise's timeline to Holly's own show than the previous two. Now, the films added a continuous backstory in which the aliens were created as a bioweapon by a mysterious species known as the Engineers. Now, Ridley and I, he says, talked about this and many, many elements of the show, Holly says. For me and for a lot of people, this perfect life form, as it was described in the first film, is the product of millions of years of evolution that created this creature that may have existed for 1 million years out there in space. The idea that on some level it was a bioweapon created half an hour ago, that's just inherently less useful to me. Interesting statement. And in terms of the mythology, what's scary about this monster is that when you look at those two first movies, you have this retro futuristic technology. You have giant monitors, computer monitors, these weird keyboards. You have to make a choice. Am I doing that? Because in the prequels, Ridley made the technology thousands of years more advanced than the technology of Alien, which is supposed to take place in those movies' futures.
Yeah.
There's something about that doesn't really compute for me. Yeah, and he's right. I prefer the retrofuturism of the first two films, and so that's the choice I made. There's no holograms. The convenience of that beautiful Apple Store technology is not available to me.
Okay,
I'm
good.
liking this.
Yep.
Yeah,
That sounds interesting.
it does. Because I gotta agree with him on that. I love that retro future look.
Yeah.
Buttons, pressing the button and flipping the switch and all that analog kind of technology and stuff like that. Because I gotta admit, seeing too many holograms in movies like crazy, and then the waving of the hands and all that kind of stuff, like in Iron Man and so many other future movies, it gets a little boring, right?
Like when they went back to the aliens tech, I find it went to, and I'm a huge Geiger fan. I love, because the aliens was created by him. The visuals, but yet I like, they did just enough in the ones with Ridley and stuff. I find they trying to go overboard with those other films, and they try to do and too much Geiger, and I'm like, okay, you're really overdoing it. And like I said, no disrespect, he's one of my all-time favorite artists, but I was like, yeah, you just you kind of go for that. I'm like, no, I didn't care for that. Like you said, I like the analog look and the
the weird alien that came out of the back instead of the front or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Alien Trauma Warrior. Oh my God. Wendy Trauma Warrior. Oh my God, that came out wrong. I have to do a tracheotomy. I should be done before the show ends. All right, Wendy, have fun.
That's all right.
Good luck to you, girl.
I actually
work
really
calls.
have fun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, have fun. What am I talking about?
Uh,
Well, she might. It's practice. So for the guy getting the tracheotomy, not so much. So melted copper. Explaining your alien makes them less alien. Just crash a ship on Earth and make a zombie-like show with xenomorphs. There you go.
The mystery of it was made it so powerful before we found out like they were just a black goo created by space jockeys.
Yeah, exactly. You
And
know
funny
where they
enough,
came from.
it makes the Predator versus Aliens look better when you find it with the goo.
Yeah, really. I'd rather have that.
It
Like
does.
the Predators use the aliens to train, and like
yeah,
that.
like the
Yeah.
original comic books. That was
Mhm.
like the first time I got disappointed in a movie adaptations when I was a big fan of the early Dark Horse Alien versus
Yes.
Predator comic books, and then
Those are
I was like,
so good.
then I heard, there's a new movie called Alien versus Predator. Oh, this would be nice. I just finished the comic books again.
Yeah.
Watched the movie, and I was like, that has nothing to do with the comic books.
No, I heard. Yeah.
Did you see Requiem? It was even worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was so bad. Oh my
It's about a
god.
pizza boy and his love, and then she just gets killed at the end.
Yep.
A predator just like sticks her to a wall with like a throwing glaive thing. Like,
Oh my god.
they built and they
Yeah.
spend all this time with this relationship, and it just it's over.
Yep,
It's over.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Paradise Lost.
Yeah,
Yeah, God, it was so bad.
yeah. Alien Isolation.
Oh God. Vince Womack, Alien Isolation, yeah, is the perfect extension of the franchise. Everything past A3 is not canon to me. There you go.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Well,
you play as
that's-
Ripley's daughter and stuff, and
There's the
Yeah.
first two movies, and that's it for me, really.
Yeah.
There was
Aliens
what's
3.
his name, Neil Blomkamp, or whatever his name. He wanted to do his own Aliens movie and make a direct sequel to Aliens,
Mm.
Right.
but if I remember right, Ridley Scott talked him out of it so Ridley could do his own Aliens movie. And we got Prometheus and whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd still like to see a Blomkamp Aliens movie.
I don't mind Aliens 3. I know my wife doesn't like it because because Ripley basically like offs herself, right?
Right.
And I get that, right? Because she's the protagonist, she's the hero and all that kind of stuff. I get it. But to me, when the face hugger basically infects the dog, right? And you see this other type of alien, right? Which kind of coincided, I think, with the Dark Horse comics, because apparently the aliens adapt by whatever host, they take on the genetics of whatever host that they're infecting, so to speak, right? So I thought it was pretty cool that way. So, but that's just me. So, Vince Womack, yes, and Spielberg realized when he did Jaws, people are more scared of what they can't see. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that was the big thing, right, Vince? Because we didn't know if in the first Alien movie and the second one, if these pods were left there by the alien that they found the pilot, or if they just hitchhiked and just off the pilot, if they came from a different world, if they actually belong on that world. There was the whole air of mystery to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when oh god, yeah, when Alien Covenant just came out and Prometheus, it's like, yeah, it takes that mystery away, it takes that magic away, so to speak, right? And I thought it was okay, but
Covenant's the one where they go to an alien planet and they walk around without helmets on.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
Right.
So bad. Come on, Ridley Scott.
right?
You've made multiple space movies before this.
Exactly. Milton Copper says, if Marvel prints Predator versus comics and Disney owns Predator, why a special of Predator versus Punisher and others make it? Predator one violent schlock. I think I know what he's saying. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, why not do Marvel crossovers with Predator? That'd be awesome. So, Alien 3 with Charles S. Dutton, star of Fox's hit show Rock. Okay. Gap After Dark also says, also, we're scared of what they've been putting on the screen. Oh, yeah, lately. Yeah. We have. So, that's true. So, let's see. So we'll skip the little YouTube video, but the SAG-AFTRA strike forced Holly's Alien series to halt production in August, but it is set to resume very soon in Thailand. That's an interesting location. Essie Davis, Alex Lothar, Samuel Blinken, Sydney Chandler, and a bunch of others. Yeah,
Oh,
are
Timothy
among these
Oliphant.
assembled.
I like
Timothy Oliphant. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Timothy
gonna be
Oliphant.
Justified and other great stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
seeing him in Aliens in an Aliens thing would be kind of cool.
That would be rather interesting. So I heard he does some pretty good stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm not opposed to it. But
Descendant of
yeah.
Deputy Marshal Waylon Givens.
Yeah,
there you go. So
Justified.
Maybe.
Great.
maybe we'll have more David. so,
Oh no, maybe maybe he'll be the android. Oh no.
Oh no.
oh god. Oh yeah.
No, please
That'll-
don't make him the android.
Whoa.
I might have just made it happen. Jinxed it.
Yeah.
Jinxed
Because he
it.
kind of looks like the Michael Fassbender like type character.
Oh, he does. He does.
Ah.
Come to think of it, yeah.
Maybe he'll be a younger David.
Oh no, no more David.
No.
Oh,
Actually, my wife
That's
said the same thing,
plausible.
Like no. So yeah, it would
That's
be plausible,
just-
wouldn't it?
plausible enough to happen.
That's the weird thing. Okay, you make these synthetic life forms, right? Like David, like Bishop, and all that kind of stuff. And they got guts and milky blood and all that kind of stuff. Do they grow?
Yeah, or do they just start out like?
Yeah, as a
Grown
full-fledged
people.
adult.
That's a good question. They never really show like a factory or anything. See, that would be some things like to explore in the Alien
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
Like, Weyland Yutani's like factory where they make all these, synthetics.
Yeah. Gap after dark. Oh, come on. Walking around a planet without helmets is not a problem. No, exactly.
No, barely an
Yeah.
inconvenience.
Exactly.
They
Phantom
span the
Mover.
planet. It's good.
That's
Yeah.
right. Entering lurk mode, Aaron to run. Hope to get back before you're done. All right, Phantom, no problem. Penny says, I was pregnant with my son, aka the Dork Knight, when Aliens was at the theater. When that now we know how old he is. Thank you, Penny. When that alien busted out of that egg, my son kicked me. Screams ensued throughout the theater.
What timing?
Oh yes, thank you,
Man.
Penny.
That
Thank you.
that
I
scene,
love
and then the
that.
scene where Newt's in like the sewer system, and like the alien slowly comes up behind her out of the water is like definitely one of like the most chilling scenes that I remember.
Mhm.
Oh yes, that was so horrifying. Loved Justified. Totally disappointed with the second one.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
City Primeval wasn't very good, but the last 5 minutes of the whole series were pretty good.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I have yet to finish it, but I'm going to have to do that eventually.
So I'm going to have
Yeah.
to guilt Dork Knight for kicking his mother
Yeah.
yes, in the womb during Aliens. That's going to be so much fun. Penny, I love you.
Mm.
Thank you. So, but no, I mean this would be interesting. Get back to a little bit of that retro futuristic kind of look. Get back to basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Get back to basics. Get back to the mystery of Alien. That's what you got to do.
Well, I
So-
find it's more of a horror thing too. I find they took a little bit of the horror aspect out when the further ones, and I'm like, that was a big part of it. What you didn't see, what you didn't know it's coming, and then I feel
Yes.
like that kind of like, nah, it lost that factor.
Hey,
Yep.
Wes Cagle, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here.
Hello.
Howdy.
Uh,
Yeah. So, what else do you want to see explored in this?
Keep it in confined spaces, because if you think about it,
Yeah.
aliens only work when people are running around in confined spaces. If you are out in the open, because this has been discussed over the decades, like having the aliens come to Earth. Well, we got a lot of wide open spaces, and let's face it, if aliens were out in someplace like the South, you would have Bubba and his hunting buddies picking them off left and right. Like, oh, there's another one, bang! There's
Well,
another
exactly.
one, pow! Pass that 6-pack.
What about
Mhm.
like locked in a shopping mall with some aliens though?
Yeah.
That could work.
Like
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead or something. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
To me, like the Predators, you can use those for open spaces because they're more
Yeah.
hunters. Whereas the
Exactly.
aliens, no, they're better for the confined space. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, and that's something I totally never really thought of before because in the first and the second movie, you have these very, very narrow passageways, hallways that aren't exuberantly wide. Everything is very tight, right? And you don't know. Here's the thing: you don't know if right around that corner, because you're in a tight tunnel or something like that, is something that's going to spit out its secondary jaw and nail you right in the forehead or something like that.
Well, there's a
Right.
game. I've never tried it, but it's one of the better games for the aliens, and you don't know when they're coming, and they come out of nowhere to get. I forget which one it was again, but it's said to be one of the better ones, and you don't see them coming, and it's scary as hell. It's a really good game, I guess. I forget which one it was now.
That's the fun of the jump scare.
Yeah.
Well, in isolation, the encounters with the one alien are like random, and it'll hunt you down, and it'll look for you. It'll change its patterns. Like, yeah.
I
think that might be
I also
one.
liked I liked that the first movie was pretty much a pure horror premise. The second one was mixed in the action. It also showed the aliens were capable of intelligent thought.
Yes.
They weren't just dumb beasts or
mindless
dumb animals.
Yeah.
They had their own hierarchy. They had the queen communicating with them.
Yeah.
Yep.
It told like the queen when it told like the warriors to stand down when like Ripley was like threatening her with the flamethrower at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like hide in the walls. They have all their little crazy alien stuff on the walls, and then they like blend in with the wall.
Yep.
They cut the power, and like they cut the power.
They cut the power.
Animals, man.
They gave those space marines a really hard time.
Yeah, exactly. That training better come in handy.
But no, only one of them lives out of the entire squadron.
Yeah. Oh, up to Aliens 3, which is another reason why I didn't like Aliens 3. You kill off Newt, you kill off Hicks, you kill off Ripley. It's like, that's pretty sad.
Yeah. I totally wanted Newt and Hicks in there. Man, that would have been nice. But they're not just mindless creatures just rampaging all over the place. They're stealthy beings and they know what they're doing, right? And and that was the fun thing about Aliens is that the deeper they go into this atmospheric reactor thing that's supposed to be because they're terraforming the whole planet, right? The deeper they go, right, you obviously see the tubes and the walls becoming more and more alien like, obviously, but then all of a sudden at the last second you see like one of them move out of the way and it's like, oh my god, you didn't see that. That's just creepy as fuck. I'm sorry. But that's what makes for a really good sci-fi horror movie, essentially.
And like they even positioned themselves for the ambush when like everybody couldn't use their guns because I guess like the firearms would have like set off like there was like gas in the air or something. So that's where they waited because they knew like the humans would probably have the least efficient like firepower and stuff too.
Yep.
And they knew the motion trackers and then that's why they would kind of sit still. Yeah, it's great stuff.
It's fun stuff. Yeah, you got to
motion tracker was such a great thing too. I love the motion.
That was a great bit of technology right there.
Oh yeah, it was a smart idea to add that in because as soon as you heard the bleeping, it's like, oh, here they come, here they come.
Yeah, like the part where they're in the room and they're looking around and nothing's been breached yet. And then Hicks goes into the up into the vents and they just like 100 of them crawling towards them.
Yeah, you got a drop ceiling and they just quite literally drop through the ceiling tiles. Like, oh, they're in the room.
It's like, oh yeah, you guys are so screwed now. 1 meter, man. What's going on, man? We should be able to see them, man.
Yeah, they're right on top of us.
Oh god. But
Loved Bill Paxton in that movie. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was.
Yeah.
such a good
The only
joy to watch.
dude killed by a predator, an alien, and a Terminator.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill
Respect.
Paxton. Total 100. Name me one other guy that has been like, in the modern movie the modern movie era that's been killed or disfigured or whatever by popular Hollywood movie monsters, and you
Yeah.
won't find any. I don't think.
Yeah. I think
So-
he has
Yeah,
the highest.
that's a good one.
Yeah. So, new Alien series. So it might
Sounds promising.
might recommend some stuff. Yeah, I'm okay
Yeah,
with
pretty
this.
promising.
So I definitely want to hear more. Alien Romulus, I don't know, maybe not so much. Because you
Alien
got a bunch
Yeah,
of
versus
that's not happening.
millennials.
Yeah.
yeah, a bunch of millennial 20s 20s guys and gals just I don't know. They didn't
Sounds
use
like
my proper
AVP
pronouns.
Requiem again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fucking pizza boys and kids that hanging out, teenagers. I don't care about this in an AVP movie. Am I gonna end
An
up? I
alien-
don't care.
The alien didn't affirm my gender.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Oh, the horror! Oh,
Yeah,
how will
exactly.
you ever survive?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm gonna
goodness!
die now because I'm just so fed up with everything. Oh God.
What's
So-
worse than that is like, oh no, he dead named me. He
Yeah.
misgendered me, and then dead named me. Oh, the horror!
Oh, the
Oh
humanity.
goodness!
Oh God.
Yawn.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that being said, well, that's Alien right there. So I think this time we'll just take a very early commercial break before we get on to the next article. How about that?
Uh-huh.
Okey-dokey.
And
Cool.
as usual, we just promise to be different on this channel. And this is how different it gets.
Oh no!
What
You have no
in the
idea what that
world?
was.
Actually, if we go back to the Prometheus,
What?
it's like one of the characters from there. So that ties in with the aliens.
There you go.
That's where he's going. He's going back to them. Just visited Earth for a bit. Rode his
Yep.
balloons out of there.
That's right. I love Doug
That's a-
Campbell's response.
That's a good question. Like, what drugs exactly? What? And keep them to yourself.
Never. At least not on this channel. How's
Yeah,
it going,
like
Doug Campbell?
when he's selling the drugs, he's like, "All right, you want to know what it feels like to be on this stuff? Let me play you this little video here." And it's the
Yep.
video.
That's
You'll
a
be
good
walking. You'll be
question.
walking like this.
Melted copper. This might be when I go to the liquor store. There you go. So, Wendy Drama Warrior. What the fuck did I just come back to?
It was like one of those guys at the car
I don't
salesman,
know.
inflatable arm guys.
He looked like a working Joe from Isolation.
Yeah, there you go. Alien again.
Except
Yep.
he needed some clothes.
Well,
Wow.
did he really though? It was probably San Francisco. So
Oh.
anyway, on to the next article. Okay, so on this channel, besides what you just saw, we talk about everything humanly possible that we try to talk about. Let's just put it plain and simple. We just don't cover movies or TV shows or comics or anything really like that. But on occasion, like we talked about last week, we also talk about figures, collectible figures, and what we talked about, like with what was going on in California, right? So melted copper, yeah, it's like bath salts. Remember when people would get high naked? And
Yeah.
like
Wow.
yeah, I remember that. So so this is something different because it's a little bit into kind of my neck of the woods, having to do with Transformers. Now, I know the new comic is out, and so far it looks pretty good from what I've been reading. And like a lot of you guys out there in the chat, you collect certain figures and stuff like that, and it's a pretty fun hobby, right? Well, this comes from the Fandom Pulse. Now, apparently, some people out there are saying that Generation 1 or G1, or basically like the original Arcee, apparently Arcee is too sexy for current year cultists.
Damn.
What?
My head
All
hurts.
right. Yeah, they got a picture there. Scroll down and let's see the picture.
So now apparently this is Arcee that everybody is pretty much, if you're familiar with Transformers.
Yeah, we know who
lore,
Arcee is.
Yeah.
it's
a robot.
everybody. Exactly. She's a robot, right? Of the female persuasion. So
I liked her character. She was cool.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Now what could possibly be wrong with a female robot? Absolutely nothing,
No.
right? So
Man,
it was I know, right?
they're running out of things to come after.
They are, right? But this isn't the first time that this has actually happened in the Transformer community, okay? So, yeah, seemed like a next level robot chicken. Yeah, that's true. So, the Transformers is misleading. One of them are even wearing ladies' clothes. Oh, yeah, that's true. So, number 4 was, yeah, exactly. Vince, totally 100% agree. Yeah, issue 4 was amazing. So, yeah, did Arcee get a figure like in the 80s? No, actually, in the 80s, she originally did not get a figure. However, in recent years, she has, like in the Masterpiece line, which I actually got. They did like a smaller figure, like I think their Generations line. So she actually has had a few figures out lately, and that keeps true to the original character. But anyway, so apparently Arcee is too. My God, it's too sexy.
Too sexy for the sky.
Exactly.
For the sky.
So the fragile. We're gonna have so much fun with this. The fragile woke cultists of the current year are offended again, this time by the feminine proportions of female Transformer Autobot Arcee. Apparently, they cannot handle sex, and all Transformers should be androgynous blocks. How imaginative, so stunning and brave. I should actually try to find mine because I got it somewhere in the box actually beside me, or no, actually I get it in my Christmas display in the window. So a Twitter user by the name of Subi Houseshu vented discontent in a series of tweets stating, I'm going to be honest. Can they just retire G1 designs of female Transformers in vacuum? Those designs are cute and all, but when you frame them next to their male counterparts, I'm not even sugarcoating it. designs are straight up sexist. Oh my
How? What?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. How? How?
I keep wondering when this neoliberal puritanism will run its course, but it doesn't
It's
seem to.
never.
They're going to find something to complain about or something to say, oh, this needs to change.
Yep. That's right. So hold on one sec. You just keep on talking. I'm going to get something here.
Well, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, I could say the male ones, they're broad shoulders and stuff. What, they got to look too masculine now? Like, I don't understand.
It kind of reminds me of that bit I heard from Ethan Van Sciver, where he was talking about blue-haired weirdos coming into the comic book industry saying, oh, nice hobby you have here. It's a little bit sexist, don't you think?
Yep.
Maybe we should fix that.
Yep. That's right.
And
okay.
We'll see what happened to the comic book industry.
Exactly.
That's true. I'm gonna show this here, okay? Because most of you guys out there, okay, you guys know that I do collect these figures, okay? So here you have something like Sideswipe, okay? Masterpiece Sideswipe, all right? So you got that very collectible figure, right? Very true to its original roots and all that kind of stuff. Awesome figure, okay? And then they also have like a Masterpiece Arcee, right? Very, very slim, but apparently this is too sexy. Okay.
She's shaped like a woman. She's not masculine or butch enough, I guess.
Exactly. I don't know.
You can't have that Coke bottle frame. You can't have a.
No, you can't. You can't have that, right?
Even though most women generally have that, but
yeah.
They would probably want Arcee, I don't know, more along the lines of very blocky like that or something like that. Yeah, because everybody wants a female transformer that looks like cubes.
So they don't want people representing women, so women don't count, I guess. Then
no, exactly.
Everyone has to be androgynous. Everybody has to look the same.
Exactly. It's just friggin' ridiculous. It's just so stupid. Dark Helmet, yeah, the more angry and offended they get, the happier I am, and the harder I laugh at them. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. However, Phantom Boomer says, I just ordered an air fryer. Hubba. There you go. That's nice and round. It has curves. So, there you go. Oh my god. Melted copper. Yeah, I'm buying my toaster right now. I'm done with humans. So
yeah, this reminds me of like Nebula when they said like she was looking too hot and they like had to like bulk her up in like the posters and stuff on Guardians.
Yes.
Right.
Oh god. But Gap After Dark, wouldn't an androgynous box just be like those products they used to sell with just generic products? Yeah. It's true. But I thought this is just so funny. She continued, they could have made main girlies as blocky as every other G1 male character and then introduced slender and more rounded off characters regardless of gender identification later down the line. I really don't get what's stopping them from slightly redesigning them. The question arises, if the main girlies are as blocky as the male Autobots, how will the fans even know that they are the main girlies? Will they be pink? Would the woke current year cultists complain that pink Autobot Arcee is sexist too? Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah, so they can't be pink because pink would not be gender neutral. It has to be something besides pink.
Yeah. You know what? You can tell that this person really isn't a fan. Because if she knew anything about the lore, she would know that there are other characters in Transformers lore that were other female Autobots.
Yeah.
Okay. That were in season 2, for example. And if she knew anything like that, she would also know that they were also, different colors as well, right? So you would have Ariel, which would eventually become Elita 1. Yeah, okay, sure. She was pink. That's not a problem. You would have Chromia And you know what? And she was blue. Okay. And you know what? She transformed into a van. Actually, here, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to show
Wasn't there
everybody.
also one named Arachnea who was like a Decepticon?
Yeah, well, she was more like in Beast Wars.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, but it's still valid, right? Okay, so
Yeah,
here you got Chromia.
Yeah.
Okay. So blue, her vehicle mode looks pretty boxy, right?
Yeah.
But not pink. So there's one. Let me see here. Let's see, because most of this material I got. Okay, let's see. Okay, Alita 1, sure, pink, boxy kind of looking car, almost kind of Arcee-ish. So, okay, there's one that is pink. Oh yeah, that's right. And then you had Firestar. Okay, she was red primarily, and she was essentially like a Cybertronian pickup truck.
An El Camino.
Okay.
Or
it's like the new Tesla truck, right?
yeah.
Let's see. What was another one as I go through them here? I forget who this one was. Oh, Green Light. Right. So, a green female Autobot. Let me look at some more here. Oh, that's right. And then you had Lancer. So blue and orange-ish right there. Oh yeah, and then you had Moonracer, so more of a very gentle kind of a muted, kind of a light green color. So you had that one there. Oh yeah, Nightbird, but she was really a robot made by humans and taken over by the Decepticons. So that really doesn't count, but you know what? In a way, kind of does. So kind of grayish. Let's see, Octane, Perceptor. Blah, 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 blah. I use all these for my scale posters. Did. So if you're wondering why,
tomboy model?
Is there what?
Is there a tomboy robot?
No. But no, I mean, but it proves my point. First of all, this person doesn't even know what the hell they're talking about.
No.
And you know what? As we just saw, there are some boxy designs, especially in their vehicle mode. Milton Copper, yeah, Lady Transformers pretty much started at the animated movies. Well, more like season 2 in a way. Really early Transformers had no ladies, so what's the issue? Well, the ones I just showed you showed up in season 2, right? So it was kind of before when the movie came out.
Yeah.
So, Gap After Dark, do they have a climate change Transformer? They should.
Shh. Don't put
Nowadays they should. Yeah.
Don't put it in ether.
So Wendy Trauma Warrior, my brother still has his Transformer toys from the 80s. Yeah, see, it's something you don't really don't part with in a way.
No.
So yeah, Pop Culture Republic, you a sexist tomboy robot. There you go.
Yeah.
So, is there a trans bot? Okay, well,
not yet.
Not really, but a few months ago, if you look back in my archive, I released a video about something that's going on, and it just didn't have to do with like the Transformer comics, but the latest Transformer shows, Earthrise, I believe it's called, where they start to go by they, them pronouns and all that kind of other stuff.
Right.
So I'm not going to say it's there, but if they don't change course, it's coming. Let's put it that way. Right. So, while freezing my Wookiee ass off, I'm pro global warming, folks. There you go. So it goes on. Yeah. The catalyst for this digital uproar about Arcee was Skybound's unveiling of the cover for the second Transformers story arc, set to debut in April 2024. Okay, now obviously they're into issue 4 right now. 5 is soon to follow, and so far I haven't been disappointed with this with images take on the Transformers so far. So far, so good, right? Now, the cover art created by the acclaimed artist Corona prominently features the classic G1 characters, okay? Transformer designs with a sleek, slender, and visually appearing Autobot, Arcee, sharing the frame with her male counterparts, okay? So, you got Jazz, you got Ratchet, you got Optimus right there, you got Alita 1, you got Arcee, and you got Cliffjumper right there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, what's wrong with
Nothing
that?
wrong with that. Yeah.
Nothing
Don't
wrong
see
with
anything.
that, right? It's not like she's posed in some sexy, seductive way.
No.
Or it's just the way she's always been drawn. Like Jessica Rabbit said, don't blame me. It's just the way I'm drawn. So,
I guess they don't want her to have robot boobs or something.
I don't know. I
don't
don't
get it.
understand the thought process behind this.
Stupidity beyond.
I know it's rather ridiculous.
I mean, let's go in the counter argument. Optimus Prime's shoulders are too broad. He needs to be thinner. He needs to be a feminine robot. Just stop. Just
exactly. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But no,
yeah, Optimus Prime, he's too bulky, he's too masculine, he's too much of a male role model. He needs to be less toxic male and more sidelined so that the lesser known Transformers can come center stage. And
he needs to look more like the Mystery Machine and with flowers on him and then less broad shoulders.
I mean, it's just going too far. I mean, they've got to course correct Transformers before it becomes too toxic, too masculine. They need to make it kindler and gentler. I couldn't finish out with a straight face. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Thank you for that. Oh, God.
I'm about to fall out of my chair.
Oh, man. What restrooms do the transport use? These are questions the world wants to know. Yeah, exactly. Transbot maybe. Oh, Transmutate. Yeah, from Beast Wars. Yeah, and then you had Black Arachnia as well. And then you had Air Razor that was on the Maximal side. So, yeah. It's an entire trans cartoon. They even drink trans fluids. So, well, originally it was Energon. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this.
I'm curious what this person looks like. Maybe they just hate themselves. That's what I'm guessing.
Maybe they do. Maybe they do. I should try to find this. Yeah, I should really try to find this. Hold on here. Let's go to X. And
what have I done?
Brace yourselves, everyone. Incoming.
Oh, well, unfortunately, you really can't see a face whatsoever. But let's leave a post, shall we? let's leave a post. Because you know what? I feel like something. Because you know what? I'm going to defend this community the best that I can. And I got a special meme for this kind of thing. So there we go. Yeah. Exactly. Fair point. Now, let me tell you why that's bullshit. There we go. My job is done, people. There we go.
Job well done.
So,
bravo.
Hey, Carla, how's it going? Nice to see you.
Hello.
Yep. I will defend this community. I'm sorry. So, but no, I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous. So Skybound Suite showcasing the artwork with G1 Design Arcee triggered an avalanche of criticism from the woke current year cultists, prompting them to express their concerns about the representation of Autobot Arcee. I don't know why they keep on just say Arcee, but maybe it's a licensing thing that they have to say that. The stupidity of virtual woke cultists' tears against a fictional character's design did not go unnoticed by YouTuber Vara Dark, who created a video dissecting an absurd complaint put forth by Subi Has Issue. I'm wondering if I should actually play this. Do we get a good laugh today? I mean, we did miss out on Friday, so
Yeah.
but well, then again, she's dissecting it, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking that she's actually for it. Now, if the other person made a video, yeah, I would just be laughing through it. So now Vara Dark has pointed out that this wasn't the first time that woke cultists had raised objections to sexy Autobots. That's right. And I kind of mentioned that too, that this isn't the first time that this has happened. Before this outcry about a sexy Autobot, there was a controversy back in 2020. That's right, because I was kind of in the middle of it, unfortunately, when Flames Toys faced backlash for unveiling a sexy Windblade Autobot model kit by Flames Toys. Okay, so the fringe woke cultists on Twitter and on Facebook, I might add, deemed the toy misogynistic, prompting Flame Toys to take down their initial tweet featuring the figure of Windblade. Now, this is the figure of Windblade. Now, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so you can get a relatively good idea of what this figure looks like. Now, it's a gorgeous figure. And if I can actually find the tweet or the Facebook post, because you know what? When it comes to this community, I keep everything. So, because I know one day, no, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It's got nice slick lines. And I'm trying to think what the Japanese look to it is.
Like manga-ish or anime.
Well, it is
design. Yeah,
it is. It's a certain type of figure style in Japan.
I can't think of the name. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you know exactly
as
what
well.
I'm talking about. Yeah, and but anyway,
maybe it's the fact she has heels or she has cheeks or something like. Oh, what?
Well,
don't appreciate all the detail and the work put into it. It's just too sexy.
Yeah,
exactly. Or maybe they're just jealous that they can't look like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I mean, there's nothing wrong with a cute figure. For the love of God, anime and manga are full of it. And
I mean, I collect some from Japan. My buddy got. I got some bunny figures from a certain couple different animes. So I mean, nothing wrong with that. So.
See, and it's so good looking that Canadian Spider-Man has to go hubba hubba.
Yeah. I have some Dragon Ball Z figures. Like I have Android 18. I've got Videl.
And Wendy, thank you, Wendy, very much
for
gifting 5 memberships on this channel. Wendy, thank you. For everybody that's on this channel, well, hey, you guys get a membership. So make sure you approve yourself for memberships on this channel and get yourself a membership that Wendy's handing out. Thank you very much, Wendy. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so I guess Canadian Spider-Man's turned on by it. So there you go. But no, it's people out there. It's a toy. It's a fictional character.
Yeah. And if you don't like it, don't buy it or don't look at the website that sells it.
Exactly.
It's not like your eyes have to go to it. It's like, everywhere I look, it's there. It's like, no.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh my god, my eyes, I need bleach.
I saw it once on the internet. I burned into my retina.
It's like we have to go look for more pictures to be offended more. It's like, just stop looking.
Dark Helmet, I'm the weirdo that loves sci-fi and stuff, but doesn't really have anything cool. I am weird. No, it doesn't make you weird.
No,
not really. It just means you're saving your money for something even really totally bizarre and weird. You're biding your time, Dark Helmet. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a cool Orville ship came out or something. That might
exactly.
Something
or you have to spend your money on really crazy stuff like bills and food. And car gas,
responsibilities.
Yeah.
All
silly stuff.
Carla Burton, they look like they plunked Barbie heels on her. Yeah, they totally did. 100%. And oh god, I was so tempted and wanting to actually get this. So, and you know what, Titan, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm referring to Bishojo. That's the style that I'm referring to.
Ah.
Thank you, Titan.
Yeah. And there's different companies that do that, and like Sideshow Collectibles is one of the more expensive ones out there that you can get figures from. Trust me, I want a few. They actually have a life-size Terminator that's like $5,000. Actual, when I get my office, I said I want to get him and I want a life-size Harley Quinn, both on each side of the door when they come in. It's like $10,000.
There's one shop in Burnaby, and a friend of mine took me to it, who actually who's making a 4-foot tall Metroplex that I mentioned before.
Nice.
And when I had to go to a shut at this one particular plant in Burnaby, I actually had a day off, and he took me to this, and they actually have like a life-size Terminator for sale, like the T800. Yeah, I know, I want it so bad. Oh yeah, but no, there was this going on. Everybody was making a controversy over the Flame Toys Windblade, and some people were like, "Oh no, it's too sexy. You can't have that. It's just misogynistic toy." And they were really this one kook on Facebook, because she went all over Twitter. She really tried hard to get this figure unmade.
Why?
Yeah, because it just looked too pretty.
We just can't have pretty things, I guess.
No, you can't. So, on the one issue at hand is the clash between artistic expression and the rigid expectations of fragile cultists. The border issue is the clash of cultures. The fringe current year cultists want to see everything beautiful destroyed, whether their complaints will affect the publication of Skybound's latest Transformers and Autobot Arcee will be found too sexy for Transformers is doubtful. But this is an ongoing battle in the clash of cultures, and the woke cultures will not stop fighting, and neither should we. No, it's true.
They want to transform what the word beautiful even means.
Yeah.
They
would just prefer if everything was, I don't know, ugly.
They want ugly, and they have to be overweight, and they have to look like this and very butch, and we have to have all general neutral and no lines and stuff, and just
shades of gray. Everything has to be shades of gray.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, what is wrong with admiring something that's beautiful? I don't know, whether it's sculpted or painted or drawn or just women.
She looks too feminine. She has to look more masculine.
Exactly, right? Like, what is wrong with just appreciating beauty for what it is? Nothing. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing wrong. So I really don't understand this mentality, but yeah, that's just
people.
me.
I'm going to say this right now. People, even in the LGBTQ plus, whatever you want to say it, I hate that acronym. Hate the community. I have some lesbian friends who are like, "It's stupid. Just go away. I like a good-looking woman. I like a figure." Like, well, why? Stop. No. It's stupidity. It's just dumb people out there.
It is. But Gap After Dark. Hell, how would a Lizzo Transformer work? That'd be really difficult.
Oh.
Well, Gap, they already made one.
Unicron.
No. Exactly. It was Unicron, and they released it through HasLab, and that's a big monster of a toy. So they've already.
Who was that English guy that did the video where he tried to transform Unicron? It was amazing. It took him forever though.
Probably a buddy of mine.
Amazing video I watched on YouTube. It's like it took forever to transform. It's just wow.
Dude, I've seen that. It's
so beautiful though. Oh, it's such a beautiful.
It's so big. It is,
oh my gosh.
It is so huge.
I know.
I want it. And believe it or not, my wife actually encouraged me to find one and buy it. Which made me kind of leery, because you know where I'm going with this. Because when does a wife ever condone buying something?
All of a sudden, that honey-do list got a lot bigger.
Exactly. It's like you do realize how big this thing is, right? It's like
It's massive.
yeah, I kind of got a good idea. It's like, no, really. Do you have any idea how big this thing is? About, I don't know, like almost 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. I want it. Even my youngest daughter is like, yeah, dad, I don't know if you should really get it. That's a lot of money. My youngest daughter, actually talking sense to me about not buying it. Yet my wife is like, yeah, you know what? That's pretty cool. You should get one. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so conflicted. This is
I
kind of
don't
be a
know.
trap. I
Pull
don't know.
the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Exactly. I should probably just buy it and just be done with it. So
Yeah. Deal with the consequences later.
Yeah. So exactly. But I'll be happy. And that's what matters. So, but speaking of beauty, oh my God. I love it.
Oh, where are we going with this?
Oh yeah. Speaking of beauty, and how I'm just impressed how I can kind of like lead one story into the other. This
Segway
came out. Yes, total segue. Now, apparently, Aaron Moriarty from The Boys apparently underwent massive plastic surgery. Now, I don't know if you guys have saw this recently. So, but this is a tweet that's going viral. And if you're familiar with her character Starlight in The Boys,
Yep.
Well, yeah, she kind of done herself over. She kind of got a little bit of a makeover.
Uh-oh.
I thought she was pretty, like not that bad looking before.
Yeah.
I guess enough's never enough for some people.
She has a cuteness factor to her, which I like. You know, she's a very attractive woman. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But this is Hollywood.
I'm scared to see what she looks like now.
Oh, yeah. Now, a tweet is going viral that revealing The Boys star Aaron, I keep on wanting to say Moriarty.
I know, right?
I know.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly. So, has apparently undergone massive plastic surgery, which looks to have taken place between or during the summer when the strike was happening. Now, apparently, this tweet has been viewed over 11 million times.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And shows a before and after image of Aaron, who plays Starlight in the popular Prime Video series The Boys. Now, a user stated, women need to stop plastic surgery until we figure out what's wrong. Why would you ruin your face like this? This is Aaron Moriarty. See, I keep on doing it again. Moriarty from The Boys, right? So I'm going to show this to you guys here.
Okay.
It's not good. It's sad. I find this really sad, right?
She Courtney Cox herself.
Yeah, well, essentially. Okay, this is before, and now this is after.
Not seeing
and you
it.
guys can't see it. Yeah, sorry.
no.
No, I
Still on the article.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot to switch screens. So shame
Oh
on me.
no, she was so pretty. That's a shame. Oh, I hate that. I hate when that happens.
Here we go.
Oh,
This is
no.
Ew.
She did. She Courtney Cox herself.
She looks so fake
Yeah.
and rubbery. Ew. That's
Yeah.
gross. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah.
She doesn't even look like the same person.
No.
No,
Fake
No, it
lips, fake
doesn't.
cheekbones. Like,
Those
no.
cheeks-
she looks like a blonde Ariana Grande.
She was beautiful before. Now she's just like everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
What? No.
Yep. Canadian Spider-Man. Yep. Starlight went downhill
That-
quickly. Exactly. Vince
She's
Gilligan.
losing her spot in the 7.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sounds like the Jennifer Grey effect is knocking. Exactly.
Mm.
Carla
Ah,
Burton.
that's so
Look at
disappointing.
Madonna. Roseanne Barr is more attractive now.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Again, says Wendy Trauma Warrior, my job is to fix people, but I can't fix that. Exactly.
What the
Why? Why? I just don't. It's
Ah,
mental health.
so
She should have, like, she was a beautiful
You
woman.
You
Now she
looked
looks like every
fine
other-
before.
Oh my gosh, she's stunning, beautiful.
You look like the girl next door.
Yeah.
Classic
Nothing wrong with her
Americana.
nose. Yeah,
No,
nothing wrong with
nothing.
her
Nose,
cheeks. Nothing.
lips, cheeks.
Like,
Yeah.
now
What a waste of
looks
money
so
and
rubbery
life.
and just
Oh my god.
fake and just
It's
oh.
no.
It's mental health. That's mental health. That's where people need to get. Mental health is gone downhill. People don't look after their mental health, and that's sad.
Exactly. But I mean, this is just a radical change.
It looks
Which
fake.
is
It looks so
unfortunate.
fake.
The whole face looks misshapen.
Yeah.
It does. It does. You know, higher.
And I'm a guy who
cheekbones.
likes girls with pouty lips, but they look fake. Like they just,
Yep.
you know, like,
Exactly.
she was. I feel
She
sad
looks.
for her.
She looks more plastic
Yeah.
than anything, right? And that's the unfortunate thing, you know, ladies out there. If there are any, well, actually, I mean, I know there are ladies that are listening, so I shouldn't say ladies if you're listening. No, but I mean, we
did
do.
that
You
by
know what?
choice. Oh my
I know, and this is by choice. Women, you know what? There's a reason why men are attracted to you, right? I don't care who you are. I don't care, you know, what looks you have, but eventually there will come suitors that want you for you, right? And they don't want you to change anything about yourself because they love you for exactly who you are, what you look like inside and out, right? Both.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even think this is about that. This is just mental health. This is bad mental health.
It is. It
It's
is.
just,
Mhm.
she's a stunningly beautiful woman there. Like, look at that. It's like, wow, you know. It's,
Canadian
Such a
Spider-Man.
jarring
Well, I'm offended.
transformation.
You're also misogynistical.
Like it's so bad. They're gonna have to explain it in the show. The boys, like they're gonna have
They
to
are.
explain
They
why she
are.
looks like that.
Yeah.
Because people watching it won't recognize her unless you see the before and after pictures.
Yeah.
They'll think like, oh, they recast her. I bet that's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Yes. And you're right, Ted.
She's gonna feel
Hollywood thinks
stupid.
another.
Oh, they thought they
Exactly.
recasted me. It's like, yeah, because you made yourself look like a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
and the scary part is when she ages, she's going to look horrible. Because look at
Yep.
Madonna. Enough
Oh
said.
God. Exactly. You know, Canadian Spider-Man. Yeah, this explains why we need so much Viagra these days. My God. Melted copper. Yeah, Madonna looks scary as hell. Did you see her? Yeah, we did. Yeah. In her baked potato costume, grinding on a guardrail with a dollar store Geordie LaForge visor.
And we grew up, at least I grew up with Madonna. She was beautiful when she was young.
Yes,
And
because back in the 80s, she was a boy, and it said literally boy toy.
yeah.
I mean, her in
Yeah.
League of Her Own, she was really hot in that too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She was still pretty smoking hot back in those days.
Yeah.
And she went overboard as most do.
Oh God.
Oh man,
Exactly.
what a
Cat
downgrade.
Exactly. I know, it's a shame. Madonna, I looked like an alien. I had surgery 27 times. I look like an idiot. Yeah, exactly, right? It's
I
true.
just feel for this girl. She probably, I
But-
don't know if it was pressured or mental health or what, but it's just,
I don't know.
But-
she doesn't look like her character anymore because her character didn't she have like a kind of an innocent air to her, or like
Yes.
she's out of her place. She's in this superhero society and they're all bent, but she's
Yep.
not. She's this wholesome, innocent character.
now she looks like the local.
Now she does
side
not
girl
look
and-
like her character.
No, she looks nothing like anything like that. She looks the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Yep.
She
You
looks
know?
like someone out of like one of those like Real Housewives or like mob housewives
Yes.
shows or something. Like she like looks 20 years older. That's not what you want to do.
No, precisely.
I want you to make me look like I'm in my 50s, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't you
I
like
would've-
30? Yes, but
But I would have looked really wise.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, nah, I don't
Trying
know
to
about
catch
that.
up to Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Now, apparently, here's the kicker. Now, apparently, the actress hasn't confirmed whether or not she went under the knife. Yeah,
She got stung by
However-
bees.
yeah, exactly right.
wonder
Yeah,
if
No,
they'll
there's
notice.
no hiding it.
no, not the bees. No,
No, we won't get your honey back.
However, the before and after images seem to reveal that Aaron, I constantly want to say Moriarty, may have had a nose job, Botox, fillers to the cheeks and lips, and possibly also a facelift. So
At
now,
29.
at
Yeah.
20, exactly, at 29. So not only celebs, but people from all walks of life get plastic surgery for various reasons, including personal preferences, societal pressures, career demands, or to address insecurities. And that's true. There are some people that actually do go ahead and do that. Now, Erin is only 29 years old. So, I mean, she's still pretty young. And as noted in the comments to the tweet above, many fans are shocked and feel she didn't need to have any work done.
Real shit.
So,
She was stunning.
She had
exactly.
no imperfections on her face like that.
No, I mean,
Oh my god.
look,
She's a beautiful woman.
What
huh?
did she
Right.
see that she hated? Oh, you
I
poor girl.
don't know. This is what
I don't
baffles
know.
the mind.
That's again mental
I'm-
health.
I'm
We
at a
don't cater to
loss
mental
on
health
this one.
anymore. So
Yeah.
and
So it's very odd. I mean, yeah, Gap After Dark. You don't see men getting plastic surgery to lengthen their manhood. No, not really. Because I would not like the thought of a knife going anywhere near my jumbly wumblies. So, but yeah, other tweets are like, I almost never comment on celebrities' appearances, but this feels tragic. This is one tweet. Another one said, yeah, lost a good one. She was a natural beauty and didn't need any surgery. It's a shame. I mean, it's true.
She just shot her career right in the face. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like, cause I was excited to see her movie career. You know what she was gonna do after Boys or whatever. But now
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit.
No,
Like,
exactly.
I don't want to look at that.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Because you know it's fake now. It's like all
Yeah.
entirely fake. I mean,
Oh,
you know what? Okay, let's put it this way, okay? If she would have gotten, all right, and I'm just throwing this out there. And I hate saying it, just for saying it, but you know what? If she got a mild boob job, right? Maybe I would have been okay with that. But I mean, even here, she still looks fine. There's nothing wrong with her body whatsoever, right?
I prefer
Absolutely
smaller ones.
nothing.
I don't, it's not, but I think she's just stunning there. She's just a stunning, beautiful woman. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but
I have to say, I was attracted to her past tense.
yeah,
she has a very statuesque look to her. Now it looks like the common girl in the corner. Like it's just no. I'm sorry. That's what it's no.
exactly. It's like this cookie cutter look now, and now she doesn't look really unique whatsoever.
No.
No.
She really doesn't. She literally looks like a Kardashian now. So, but apparently back in September of 2002, Erin was the center of controversy when she and the Boys showrunner Erin Kripke responded to fans they deemed misogynistic trolls. Okay, now we've opened up a vein for this role, and the misogynistic trolling is exactly what this role, Annie, would speak out against, she said at the time in a now deleted Instagram post. I do feel silenced. I do feel dishumanized. I do feel paralyzed. I put blood, sweat, and tears into this role over and over again. I've grown up in this character's shoes, emphasis on grown up. We change and evolve mentally and physically. This has only strengthened my empathy muscle, and to anyone who comes at me, I see you. I don't hate you. I only empathize and forgive. So, and she told apparently trolls not to watch the show, where she says, "Hi, trolls. One, this is literally the opposite of the show's fucking message. Two, you're causing pain to real people with real feelings. Be kind. If you can't be kind, then eat a bag of eat a bag of dicks. F off to the sun and don't watch the Boys. We don't want you." It's like, okay,
Yeah.
fine. because I wanted to watch, I wanted to watch The Boys. I mean, not just for the storyline or anything like that, but she was, like everybody says here, she was a good character, right?
Yeah, I liked her and
Yeah.
Huey's whole thing, and
Yeah,
oh, man, now my interest just.
Yeah, I've already
Exactly.
stopped watching The Boys for a whole host of other reasons, but yeah, after that, it's like, okay, and zero interest in the show now.
yeah. It's just I don't want to anymore now.
Yeah.
because I don't want to watch, somebody else that looks different now. As opposed to this. She was just a natural beauty. That's just the way I enjoyed it. Simple as that. Not some butchered face that, you just have to look like another Kardashian or Ariana Grande or whatever.
Yeah, she has no individuality anymore, like what she
Mhm.
was.
Now
Now
she's
she's
like
just
everybody
part
else.
of the massive blob.
Cog.
Yeah, those things. Yeah,
Yeah.
the cog of the machine of Desperate Housewives and Kardashians.
Yep.
You're just part of that amorphous blob now.
Exactly.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gap After Dark. She needs to grow a thicker skin. Apparently, they didn't graft one on her face.
Yeah, actually, I feel sorry for her though. So
I did too. 'Cause,
Now
like,
all-
now she has to live with this decision for the rest of her
Yeah.
life.
Now all the men
Yeah.
have erectile dysfunction after her change. Oh my god! Wow, that's harsh, but it's good. But it's true. I would rather look at this. Okay, I would rather look at if I wasn't married, honey, I love you. Okay, but I'm just saying, if I had to choose between this and let me bring up the other image again, or
It's a shame you
if I
can't
had
put
to
them
look
side
at
by
that,
side.
yeah, I know, right? But if I had to look, if I had to look at this, or if I had to look at that, all right,
it's just the same as everybody else now. She's
then
no-
I would rather look at this for the rest of my life. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Ugh, man.
Oh well.
But yeah. Oh well. Let's see where your career goes now.
She could go be in like a Latino soap opera. That's probably what she'll get after The Boys.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
That's
Titan
the only
says,
thing I could see.
yes, I was thinking she looks like an anorexic Kardashian now. Exactly. She does. She
Mhm.
does. Wes Cagle, yeah, she looked better before, in my opinion. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She
That's
did.
a good consensus on that one.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why some people do it. Well, some of it, yes, is confidence issues. I do know that whatsoever. If there's something medically going on, then I can understand that. But I mean, really, honestly, there was nothing wrong with this. There really wasn't. So
I'm going to go back to again. It's had to do with mental health. It really does.
Canadian Spider-Man. Yeah, they look the same if you turn them upside down. They probably do. So, but Wendy Drama Warrior, I've seen plastic surgeons do amazing reconstructive surgeries. There is a need for the specialty. Doing these procedures makes the good ones look bad. No, I agree.
100%.
I agree, and like I said
Mhm.
before, Wendy, yeah, because with some people, it's totally 100% confidence issues, or if there's something wrong with their face that they, like maybe after an accident or after a horrible surgery or something like that. Yeah, I can understand 100% plastic surgery can just do amazing things, but
She was already a stunning, beautiful woman. It's like
exactly. But if there's nothing wrong with you, why would you? But yeah, it's again mental issue.
Shame
right?
on the plastic
Yeah.
surgeon for taking her money and doing it when he could have been like, there's nothing.
Yes.
I'm not fixing anything, right?
yeah, she
Right.
does look much older. 100% on that one. Yeah.
She does. Wes Cagle, you're right. Yeah.
That's what I was
It's-
saying too, Wes Cagle. She's like, put on
Yep.
20 years for me. I'm trying to get an
Yeah.
older role in Hollywood.
Exactly. I want to look like a school ma'am. So,
And I feel bad for her. I wouldn't even wish
Yeah.
it bad on her. Like,
Yeah,
clearly
real shit.
there's something wrong with her, and I feel bad. So yeah.
Yeah. And Gap. Yeah. I bet you Hooters wouldn't even hire her anymore.
I mean, they'll probably tell her she's too old now.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I'm 29.
Oh,
Okay, sure you are. Where's your real
God.
ID?
yeah.
This is a different person on this ID. You need to go retake your picture.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I'm not trying to bash her, but yeah, it's just that's such a life-changing event.
Oh yeah. Melted Copper, though. You guys hate modern medicine. I think Ellen Page looks better with guy with AIDS, band-aids, over being a cute girl next door. Oh yeah, more than likely. So no, but that's the thing also with Ellen Page. You know, there was nothing wrong with the way she looked. And I mean, I don't know, thanks to far left ideology or something like that. No, I identify as a guy, and therefore I'm going to change everything. Like, she went even beyond what Our Lady from the Boys has done.
Well, that
right?
was a totally different issue, trans and anything, and yeah, we can go
Yeah.
delve deeper into that. Ellen Page was beautiful. I was a big fan of her, just not
But
just
she-
her looks,
yeah.
she's a good actress too. But
But I mean, now it's like, you really don't. And here's the thing, people. I know a lot of us complain about, and oh God, I do it. I don't want to say I do it daily, but I've done it. That there are things about ourselves that we don't like, and and with me, when I was in my late teens, in my 20s, and hey, you guys have seen me on the screen enough times. You know what I used to complain about with the receding hairline thing. Okay,
I've known him that long. He did. So yes, you did.
thank you. Right,
Yeah.
proof right there. You know what? And also,
Yeah.
I'm losing hair in the back. There we go. I'm not gonna hide it. Okay. But no, there were things I complained about when I was younger. I didn't like the way my hair. I wish I had a full set of hair, right? My younger brother has a full set of hair. Bastard. I wanted a nice looking set of hair, right? Now
Transplant.
it's just, yeah, I should.
Or just shave it off completely. I'd say that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
someday
go
if I ever
Bruce.
start going.
Go totally Bruce
Willis
Willis
it,
look.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But now it's like I just got to lose a bit of weight. You know what, people? Eventually, you settle into your looks.
Yeah, I hate
You
my
do?
nose. As a kid, I hated my nose. I have a skin
Really?
slope nose. I wanted to get rid of it for years, and now I just don't care anymore. It's whatever. It is
Mhm.
what I am. So,
But there you go. Yeah. Time to crowdfund comic relief hair plugs.
We reached our goal in only 24 hours. It's incredible.
Yay! That's what the super chats are for, people. That's
There you
what the
go.
super chats are
Now you
for.
know where their
no,
money's
gotta
going.
keep you on. Get that laptop first, then we're there.
That's, yeah, exactly.
Yes, never
right.
mind the new desktop. It's all about hair plugs.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Hair plug.
Carla Burton, yeah, we don't care about men's hairlines. Now, freckles. I like freckles. I like
freckles.
freckles.
Are cute. You get some good
Yeah.
freckles. Damn. Anyway.
Exactly. But the thing is, guys or gals, all of you out there, eventually you settle into your looks and you're like, you know what? Yeah, I look good the way I am. There's nothing wrong with the way I look. It's your outlook on life is what it really boils down to. You know what? Like with her, with Erin, the way she looked, there was nothing wrong with it, right?
I think of
It's
another
what's
actress
in
in
your
this
head.
picture. I can't think of her name. She reminds me of another actress, but she's stunning. She's beautiful there, like literally breathtaking. I think it's like, wow, like why would you ruin that? Like I don't get the concept of
Exactly. Society focuses too much on superficial, and this is what you get. Exactly.
Yeah, that's very
Exactly.
well said. Perfectly.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Thank you, Titan. And Canadian Spider-Man. Yeah, weight is for health and also functionability and for the ability to outrun zombies. Cardio, cardio, cardio.
Yep.
So
Rule of
it's true.
Zombieland.
That's right.
Exactly. It's true. But the thing is don't be too hard on yourself. The
No,
way you
no.
look, you know what? I'm just going to say it like this, okay? From a biblical aspect, okay? Like God said, I knew you before you were born. I knit you in your mother's womb, okay? Like all of you out there are fearfully and wonderfully made. All of you out there. And sure, we might not look like, I don't know, we might not look like Tom Cruise. We might not look like, I don't know, like Scarlett Johansson. We might not look like, I don't know, George Clooney or like Aaron here or something like that. No,
Yeah.
we're not all going to look like, Hollywood superstars or anything like that. You know what? It doesn't matter because, for one example, I got a wife that loves me just the way I look, right? I don't need to get hair plugs. I don't need to, look like a $1 million trooper walking down the street that believes he has, like the whole world is his oyster kind of thing. And neither do you guys out there, okay? All of you are the way you are. And that's what makes up for the uniqueness of life and the uniqueness of all of us as individuals.
Yep.
I mean, think of it. If we all look the same, then where would be the surprise in meeting somebody brand new if everybody ended up looking the same, right? When you meet somebody new, it's like you look them over, you study their face, so you can hopefully remember what they look like, right? And that's the uniqueness of everybody on this planet. But, when you change your looks just because you want to fit into the in crowd in Hollywood, well, then, like this, you end up looking like another freaking Kardashian, basically.
Which it's already past its time. Like I hate to say it, she's probably her
Yeah.
career is not going to be as big as it could have been. I don't think now.
No, exactly. So, you know what, guys, people out there, just enjoy the way you look. If there's something that you want to do, to yourself, lose a couple of extra pounds or whatever, okay, fine. Like, like what Canadian Spider-Man said before, just get in shape, cardio, and get ready to outrun zombies.
That's what I'm doing this year.
Everyone's got those New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I'm doing it for health reasons, but I've been doing it this year because I need to do it. But I mean, yeah.
Like this, for instance, Wes Cagle says to Carla Burton, yeah, I'm a fan of freckles as well. Goes hand in hand with my affinity for redheads. See, there you go.
Amen on that one. Yes, I'll second that one.
I know, right? Redheads. But there's the thing. There's somebody that likes something unique about a person, right? Yeah. I like freckles. I like redheads. Everybody likes something different about somebody else out there.
Oh yeah,
right.
I think Maya Hawke is gorgeous with her freckles. She looks just like Uma Thurman, like a young Uma Thurman. It's great.
Really?
Her mom, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, if you've never seen Stranger Things, she's in like the later seasons of that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman's daughter.
That's right. Yes, okay. I remember now.
Yeah.
She's got freckles and stuff. She's like one of the. If I think of a girl with freckles, like my mind immediately goes to her. You know what I mean?
And if it comes to the point you really feel you need to do that, maybe go seek some mental help first. Try to figure out why you're thinking this. Why do you feel this? And then maybe you're like, oh, maybe I'm better off not. And then
right.
just but nobody does that anymore. We just, we have
Mm-mm.
children that think they're animals, but that's okay. No, it's not.
Yeah.
We have mental health is at a decrease that it's just non-existent anymore.
Society as a whole is going down the tubes.
Yeah.
Society
There you
and
go.
culture.
Yep.
Just
We're gonna be in Wally's world here pretty soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Some robot movie predicted the future. We didn't even realize.
exactly.
Well, Idiocracy is a documentary. So.
Oh yeah, Idiocracy.
Oh, yeah.
Really,
There you go.
that movie was way too fortune teller for its own good. Like,
Woof.
Exactly.
it was like, it was making jokes, but then it's like, that's happened. What?
Yep.
We foresaw the future, and it was bland and retarded. So,
Demolition Man's another movie like that. When I was watching it recently, I'm like, wow, they really kind of nailed how the future was going to be.
but no, see, Gap, redheads are smoking hot. That's right.
Yeah. It's too bad they're being like
the Titan, of course,
shoot out of Hollywood these days.
Yeah, they are. I don't get that.
Redheads aren't a
Ginger
preference. They're
side.
British. That's true. Exactly. So, but they are kind of a fetish. So I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, but no, that's the thing. Just be happy with the way you are. Okay.
Yeah.
There is somebody out there that obviously likes you for you and the way you look and the way you act and other stuff like that. That's what it boils down to. So
yeah, that great quote. The great quote from Dodgeball. There's somebody out there for everyone, and sometimes there's two people out there for you, and I call that the jackpot.
Oh my God, that's true. I forgot about that line. Jeez. But as we're coming to a close, I want to thank everybody that showed up here for the chat. Penny was, I believe she was probably, no, you know what? Actually, Tom, you were first in chat. I think you were. So, but Penny was here. Followed by Vince Womack. Vince and Penny, thank you for showing up today. Wendy Trauma Warrior. Melted Copper was here as well. Thank you, Melted Copper. And Killer Rabbit from Space. I don't know if you're still here, dude, but, welcome. And thank you for dropping on in. Event Progenitor was here also as well. And the Phantom Boomer Explorers also here as well. We had Captain Temportis Maximus, also followed by the Lost Wanderer. Hail, dude, nice to see you, and maybe I might see you on Manorama tonight on Rumble. I don't know. So, who else? We had Melted Copper as well, and I'm trying to go down the list, and of course, Canadian Spider-Man, who is showing off his fancy smancy Canadian Spider-Man avatar. I can't imagine who made that up. Gap After Dark as well. So, it's a shameless plug. I can't help it, man.
Humble brag.
Exactly. Humble brag. Yeah, Gap After Dark. Wes Cagle as well. Thank you, Wes Cagle. Dark Helmet. And Penny, don't worry. I will remember about that jump scare about your son, and I will tease him on that as well. So, yeah, because that was funny. I'm sorry. Ray Lucard also was here as well. So, hey, Ray, nice to see you, man. And listen, guys, if you guys can just, hey, give a thumbs up, spread the channel around. I would really, really appreciate it as well, because it just helps this channel grow. And, the more odd things get here, and I guarantee you they will get odder, especially this Friday, what I got planned. Yeah. This is why I don't tell any of you guys anything, because I want to get your unique reaction on things. That's what makes it more fun. So,
like at halftime.
Well, yeah, or maybe the end of the show. So, yeah, I guaranteed this one will be different. Just remember to eat your veggies. So the Titan was here as well. Hey, old Titan, nice to see you, man. Carla Burton as well. I believe on top of that, Carla was my first what do you call it? Person that
membership
slays people in the chat if they're being
moderator.
Naughty. Moderator, that's the word I'm looking for. Yes, mod. Yes. So words frozen, brain not coming out as well.
Winter
as I thought.
cold.
Yes, winter
moderator
cold.
for 200 comic relief.
Yes, that's
Final answer?
the final answer.
Is
Yeah.
that your final answer?
I don't know. Anyway, so I want to thank you all for being here in the chat. My life is a torrent of pain and suffering. That's all I can say. Geeky
Wow.
Classic Leftist Tom. Yeah, I know. You have anything that you want to plug, dude?
Before her face surgery, but no. Anyway, let's
Yes.
see. Not much really at the moment. Just taking her day to day. So
Okay. Well, before Tom gets his channel up, like he's kept on saying for the past 2 months,
well, I've
check
been
out
trying
his
to
other-
switch it over. I've
No
been trying to switch it-
excuses.
I'm just going to
Jump-
restart it.
jump
And
in.
there's only one video on the other one. I might just close that one up, reopen it up again because it won't transfer over to my other email. So I was like, I'm just gonna just open it up again, just start from scratch because there's only one video on there anyway.
Yeah, just jump right in. That's what I did when I first
Yeah,
started.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, I got 8 years doing YouTube, so it's not like I'm new to it too. It's like I thought
yeah.
Brains was doing it, so it's
So
just
while you people are out there waiting for Tom's other channel, check out his Foggy Brains channel.
I might bring
We're-
back that in the new year once I get this going and I get my photography time. I will do Foggy Brains again down the road. That's
Okay.
never
Where-
dead. It's just
where
on a
he
big
ends up
hiatus.
toking up more than Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it's a 420 channel. A lot of
Now
I
that's
eat hot
impressive.
foods,
Yeah.
and I also did the one chip challenge. I did do that last year, and
Oh, you did?
boy, that sucker hurt. And then I
It
found out
burned.
later that thing caused people to have heart attacks. I'm like, oh no,
Oh, I am so in.
Oh,
I want one of
goodness.
those then. Yeah,
yeah, it was
I'm
crazy.
in. I will do that. So
Don't
check out his other
no.
channel at Foggy Brains 420.
I'm crazy.
While we're all waiting, okay.
No pressure, dude. No pressure.
No, no
know.
pressure. So, Carla Burton asks, "Oh, the one chick challenge?
Ooh, that sounds fun. Wait, no.
Ooh, I think we got a new challenge then. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. So
Maybe redheads.
live on
Anyway,
YouTube, Tom does the one chick challenge. No,
with freckles.
there we go. Pop Culture Republic.
Oh man,
Boy, this is
I
going off
think
the
my-
rails at this point.
I
now.
know. I was about to say my train of thought just went off the rails on that one.
Oh man.
No, it's future live streams. I'm working up new topics. Going to continue my nostalgia streams with more comic books. Potential topic for a future show is TV shows I can't recommend, because usually I talk about cool shows I've come across that I really enjoyed that I recommend. And I've worked up a small list of shows I can't recommend for one reason or another. So that'll be
okay.
worked into a future
That's
live
actually a
stream.
good idea. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like avoid this at all costs.
Yeah. It's like, this show is horrible. Don't watch it. Here's why.
Oh god.
You will save people's lives from wasting hours.
There's unfortunately a growing number of these shows, but
Yes,
that's
What?
topic
right-
for
you're
another
right for choice.
time. News at 11.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to condense that list down.
I know.
Yeah, exactly, right?
They have to
So-
be a series like over a few weeks.
Yeah, the tall order,
Yeah.
the tall task.
Frig. PCR is a vampire. He appears deep into the night.
Right.
Oh god.
Weaponizing my
Abion.
insomnia.
There we go. Abion, what do you got coming up?
Today I'm doing a watch party and a discussion of X-Men Days of Future Past, the Road Cut.
Ooh, yes.
Oh.
I love that. I like that version a lot more than the original. I think it's a fun X-Men
same here.
movie, and I think the Road Cut's a better story.
Hmm.
And then tomorrow I'm gonna have Anti-Derivative Jill on, and we're gonna talk about Star Trek 4. That's her favorite movie, and I'm just gonna hear from her about that, and I'll give my second opinion after rewatching it again.
The one with the whales, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
my least favorite one, but I'm gonna give it another shot.
Oh man.
It's just not my style. But and then also on Friday I'm gonna be talking about Big Trouble in Little China with Set for Hire.
Oh, that's been
Ooh.
forever. Yeah, that's a classic.
Classic.
So that'll
That's
be fun.
Awesome
And
movie.
that's the main things I got coming up, and then there'll be more stuff. But
There we go.
yeah, thanks for
Nice.
popping my link there in the chat. Subscribe to me if you want.
Very
But yeah, I'll
cool.
be over here on this show too with the Comic Relief Crusader.
Yeah.
Titillating
Very
Tuesday.
cool.
Titillating Tuesdays. So, yeah, so everybody out there, check out everybody's channel right here. Please subscribe to them. Show them some support. Show them some love. As Pop Culture Republic weaponizes his insomnia, Appion talks about a whole bunch of pop culture classic movies, and Thomas Hill figuring out his...
I have no clue.
There we go.
That's all right.
But he will get there. But check out his toking up and eating channel at Foggy Friends 420.
Oh, I'm crazy. Yes, I am.
Till he does that. So I think I'm going to I think maybe this Thursday I'm going to review a show that I recently watched, believe it or not, on Netflix. And I thought it was actually quite good, so I'm not going to reveal what it is. So watch out for that on Thursday. It was pretty good. I think it was like 8 episodes long, an hour each. So it was fairly well done. And stick by at the end of the week on Frantic Fridays, where we do all of this over again, and we just have a little bit of fun at the end of the show. So with something really truly bizarre. So Carla Burton, great show, guys. I walk a little taller with me, Frickles, thanks to you, Canadian Spider-Man and company. There you go.
There you go.
Enjoy your Frickles. Frickles are good. Yes.
It's perfectly all right.
Brandish them for the world to see. So from everybody here on this panel to all of you guys out there in the chat, thank you for dropping on by. Please hit the like button on the way out. I'd greatly appreciate it. And show these guys some love too on their own channels as well. So
please,
because I imagine they would greatly appreciate it as well. So from everybody here to everybody on the rewind or in the chat right now, I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.
Bye, everyone.